Okay, so right now, rev heads, hoons, car guys and girls all over the world are hunkered down, riding out COVID's second waves. And they're turning to YouTube for entertainment, where, thanks to a bunch of dedicated creators, there is so much free content to watch. In fact, at times it feels there could be too much. Which ones are the good ones? What should I watch? Well, my name is Richard, I've done a bit of research, and this is my rundown on YouTube channels car guys and girls should binge while in lockdown. You may know most of the channels I'm going to mention on this list, but if you're here watching the Haltech YouTube channel and you don't know Mighty Car Mods, then that must have been one mighty big rock you've been living under. Marty and Moog are the OG YouTube car guys. They started filming videos in Marty's mum's driveway in 2007, and the oldest video on their channel was uploaded January 2008. So there aren't many car-related YouTube channels that are older. I mean, this one is, but whatever. Over the years, Marty and Moog have built a huge variety of vehicles. Aside from awesome cars, their videos also feature awesome music, which they wrote and produced themselves.
Man, what the f was that?
And are full of their own brand of offbeat comedy and hilarious in-jokes for viewers who've been watching for years. Cheryl.
Marty from internet sensation Mighty Car Mods has appeared in a sex tape with an elderly woman called Cheryl.
They are so popular, they were named in the top 10 most influential YouTube channels in the world. They've introduced Aussie terms like chopped and nugget into the lexicon of millions of car lovers, and their second channel, MCM TV2, spawned not just one, but two other YouTube channels, which are, in fact, the next two on this list. If you've ever watched MCM, you know Benny. He's the mechanical stig. He helps us out here at Haltech with our own project. Actually, if you haven't seen our Falcon series, go watch it now. Benny has a fantastic beard. And he also does great stuff on his own YouTube channel, Benny's Custom Works. From drag week hero car the Cresta, through to his own V8 powered stager, to weird Japanese K-cars, he knows how to wrench on just about anything, and he goes into really high levels of detail in his builds. So if for whatever reason you're not subscribed to Benny's YouTube channel, get on over there and do that. The other MCM spin-off that is a must-watch for any car guy is the two larrikins from Queensland, the Skid Factory. Whereas Mighty Car Mods and Benny's Custom Works mainly focus on vehicles from the land of the rising sun, Woody and Al, aka Turbo Yoda, get their hands dirty working on and often repowering all kinds of stuff. Whether it be old Holdens or the 2019 Haltech Hero of the Year winning Barra powered Bedford van. Just like Benny, they go into a great level of detail in their videos, plus you get a good taste of dry Aussie humour, washed down with copious amounts of lemon squash.
It's very fizzy, that lemon squash. It's not solo. No. It's not light on the fizz.
Okay, so far all of these guys have been Aussie. So let's head over to the USA and check out Adam LZ. Yeah, that's right, I said Z. I'm Australian, I speak the Queen's English, and that letter is Z. Plus, his Insta literally says Adam LZ. For years, Adam was a BMX guy. His YouTube channel has taught kids all around the world how to do bar spins, 360s, and all that shit that looks way too energetic for me to ever attempt. Going from 2 wheels to 4, he got into drifting, grew a creepy looking moustache, and started making driving and then car building videos with his crew. The most recent of which features a Mustang with a mighty Australian Ford Barra straight 6 under the hood. I reckon, for that reason alone, he's well worth checking out. Another of our friends from the USA, B is for Builds Chris, buys cars that are in, let's say, less than great condition. They're wrecks. And with the help of a few people, like Oscar, who always does a great job, he transforms them into some pretty wild creations. The wildest of which is probably his twin-turbo LS-powered Lamborghini Huracan that went from being little more than a burnt-out shell to a SEMA show centerpiece. You cannot have a list of top car-related YouTube channels without including the Baron of Bald Eagles, Cletus McFarland.
Hell yeah, brother! You're on the Cletus McFarland YouTube channel.
Cletus originally popped up in a hilarious 1320 video clip, and from there, the character took on a life of his own.
See the turbos on the trailer? Those are going on tomorrow when we get to the drag strip. We don't run them on the street because it's not street legal.
Since then, he's done a bunch of crazy builds, my favourite of which is the rotary-powered Mystery Machine. But he's probably better known for the wild, stripped-down vet cart known as Leroy the Savage. He's growing a sick mullet, he's been over to Australia for summer nats a bunch of times, he's a great guy to have a beer with, heck, he even bought his own abandoned racetrack to do crazy shit on. He's well worth a look. There wouldn't be a Cletus without 1320 Video. Another OG YouTube car channel, my mate Kyle, has been uploading videos since midway through 2007. This channel is a little different to all the previous ones though, as it is less about building cars and all about racing them. Specifically, street racing. Whether that's the no prep style stuff at the strip, or the slightly less than legal 3 honks and we're in Mexico stuff, there's always plenty of action and some truly insane cars to be seen over at 1320. Cars are not just for boys. There are plenty of ladies out there loving the car life, and Amelia is one of the coolest. She hosted SEMA's Battle of the Builders in 2019, she's been on Fastest Car on Netflix, and she has her own YouTube channel. She started vlogging her LS-powered 240 build a few years ago, and her channel has grown from there. Now, do not for 1 second think she's just an Insta model who stands around with cars. She can wrench and she can drive. Go take a look for yourself. Cool, blimey, what's going on here? A British channel. Nick and Richard from Bad Obsession Motorsport are a self-professed pair of Muppets from Shropshire, and they do indeed have a bad obsession. Since 2013, they have been hilariously documenting the build of what they call Project Binky, a rotten Austin Mini that they've hacked up and have been putting back together with all-wheel drive Toyota GT4 running gear. And more recently, they've been building the S-Cargo, a 34-year-old library bus they hope will become a car transporter / hotel on wheels. If you haven't seen them, you must. They're very funny.
Those that have been following along closely may well be thinking that we could have just put a bigger O-ring on our original ID1000s and saved myself an awful lot of time and money. Well, yes, and shush.
This channel has a pretty different backstory to most on this list. It starts with Keen Block. You know, the guy who makes the crazy hooning and drifting videos. He co-founded DC Shoes in a garage in the 90s, which then sold to Quicksilver for millions of dollars. He then decided to start rally driving, and was really good at it. That's when the videos we're all familiar with started coming out, as a way of marketing his racing. However, Block wanted to use his entrepreneurial skills for more than just promoting his racing, so in 2010 he founded Hoonigan Industries, an apparel brand for auto enthusiasts, and he started using YouTube as a way of promoting the brand through auto lifestyle videos. More videos came and more content creators joined the team, until it became what it is today, an awesome auto channel with daily videos about cool car stuff. The last channel I'm going to recommend in this video is Donut Media. They've become huge over the past few years. The first video on their channel is a feature on the 24 Hour of Lemon series. They then documented Ryan Turk's Ferrari engine swap and are probably now best known for Editor-in-Chief James Pumphrey's animated style of presenting the Up to Speed series.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oi, oi, oi.
But there's more to Donut than shouting about Hurspurs and claiming that unrelated work colleagues are your son. Josh is my son though. They have videos daily, ranging from technical topics to automotive history and everything in between. They're really well produced and very entertaining. Now, this certainly isn't all the awesome car-related YouTube channels out there. I have definitely missed some of your favourites. Let me know which ones in the comments below. And if you haven't seen some of the channels I've listed today, and do happen to go and watch them, tell them Richard from Haltech sent you.